With the increasing price of Acid Rain, I'm quite surprised that this standard release is pretty much sold out everywhere. Why is that?
Shut up and sit down.
Hey you Skellywags, this is Bernard from Acid Rain World and Toys Alliance from Omanga. In the last few months, it's not been uncommon to see newly announced pre-orders sold out on Peer Club months before they're even released. Bernard, along with Ratco, which I'm yet to acquire, have been especially elusive. Bernard selling out immediately after he was restocked. So I'm not sure what it is for others that makes this a must-buy figure, or if it's maybe stock issues with Toys Alliance. Maybe they're at the point now where they can no longer meet demand for their pre-orders. But for me, this guy just ticks all the boxes in what I look for in an action figure. The design, how it looks, articulation, storage of weapons, but we'll get into that in just a bit. The packaging is just your standard Acid Rain box, which I can't complain about. We've got some lovely artwork by Kit Lau here. A new Omanga figure there, which hopefully they'll release in different colour schemes. It's more like the Sandlot and more in line with what Bernard's design is like. But yeah, love this packaging, just small little box. His face here on the back looks a little pudgier than in person. Got the accessories there. All the stuff you come to expect from Toys Alliance. The dark grey crate inside the sleeve. So here's everything all laid out, with a few things actually taken off from the figure. So let's take a look at this buck, which is a variation on the Omanga buck from last year, which was my favourite figure of last year due to the articulation and design of it. This is slightly different. Side by side with the Omanga Gheist, you can see it's the upper torso that is different, along with the shoulder pads, lower part of the forearms. Legs are the same except for the knee pads. Bernard's forearms accommodating his knives. Weapon plug-in at the top for Bernard is similar to the older Omanga. It's a good thing I removed the straps and the belt for Bernard, as I realised that his mid-torso bit, the lower torso bit, was actually the incorrect way around. It was this way. When I was comparing with the Omanga Gheist, it looked a bit strange, and it was like that. So it's supposed to be like this. So luckily, I managed to figure that out before putting the belt in the straps back on. Without that, the straps over his torso, you can obviously get more articulation like the Abaddon Gheist buck, make him move a lot better without the straps hindering him. Anyway, the articulation from the head here at the top, it's quite stiff for me. Don't know if that's on purpose, and you may utilize maybe the neck joint instead, so that you're not interfering with the mask when the breather is on. There's more of a gap there behind, but yeah, it's quite stiff head movement. Arm goes all the way around, shoulder, butterfly shoulder there. Lateral raise goes all the way up there. There's a cut to the shoulder pad now. Twist at bicep. Bend at elbow. There is articulation for the knife bit there. You can remove it if you like, but it doesn't look so good. Hand goes in and out and around. In and out, works like that. So yeah, everything you need for this here. Oh, knife can come out of there too. Movement up here, upper torso. Lower here at the waist. Jean-Claude! Ooh, very good. That's why you sold out. Leg goes up here a bit hindered, so you kind of have to go an angle to get it up all the way. Like that. It goes a bit higher. Double bend at the knee. twist at boot, down, up, pivot. So let's start with the belt and strap things here, which is on him out of the box. This plastic's a little bit harder than I'd like it. So you'll have to secure it at the waist. You'll see there's these tabs here. There's a bit of glue on that one. But this one here, that's what it looks like. It's quite small. There's the glue's kind of made it a bit bigger. So they have glued it on and I took it off basically. There's a plug on the back as well. Off with your head. Half your torso. And this can just slide through whether you're putting it on or taking it off. Like that. Then just pop that on. There. So here, plug it in at the back first. There. And that, just get on the side. You see? And one on the other side too. There you go, just pop it in there. And yeah, make sure the front bit's at the front, like that. See these articulate? There is a pin on each one, which is nice. Allows it for the leg to move up, unlike the previous Black Sand Squad, where it was hindered with a gauntlet. With these straps on now, it will make articulation for the torso a bit more difficult to do, but you can still do something at least. And here's how he looks with just the belt and strap without his breather mask thing. Speaking of his breather mask thing, here it is, which I quite like. So it fits around his lower part of his face. There's nowhere to store it, but you can just put it around the neck like that if you like. Pop the head on, and at least, yeah, you won't lose it. Just be around the neck of Bernard like that. Or, can of course put it on him, make him look pretty badass. Looks similar to the guy in Fury Road. Kind of looks like the Winter Soldier as well. Anyway, see with the neck bit, it means you don't have to interfere with the mask here, where if it was moving with the head, then you could sort of, you know, hit it more. So it's a bit more movement with the neck. That guy liner. So the knife you can articulate out and go into the hand. Be careful. It can sort of pop out, but it won't break. You can quite easily put it back. So just get it into the hands like that, and there. Same for here. This hand goes down and up, and there you go. And these work really well. You can move it. So you twist it along with the hands seamlessly. And we really love these. Just try them the other way. You put that, doesn't look like it will really work. Not like that, but yeah, the knife has popped out there, out of the joint. Quite an easy fix, so you just push it in. So that, yeah, there you go, in between the two holes. Two submachine guns. I think these are brand new. I don't remember seeing these with any other figure before. Drill barrels. Pop these in the hands. They fit in very nicely. And yeah, you can dual wield these. And two silencers here. These pop in nicely on the nozzle. Again, drill barrel. Still on both sides. And yeah, the silent assassin. That looks so cool. And of course, you can take these off and store them on the sides here. There you go. They fit in very nicely, tucked in quite well. And the guns you can store on the back here. There you go, nice and secure, and looks great as well. And this is his rifle, and I think this is brand new as well. So this can go into either hand, probably best on this hand. It is slightly angled, so a bit different to your normal acid rain. You can hold here. And you can look down the sights really well. A lot of these new rifles that they've got work very nicely. This one in particular is very good for this figure. Reload. As well as holding his weapon to fire, he's also got a tab here so he can store it, just fold it down. In the promo images, he's holding it this way, stored that way, but it's actually angled a bit. You can see there, it's a little bit that's making it angle a bit at the top. This bit, a little round circular bit. But if you put it the other way, you can pop it on the back and it can sit more flush like that. That works well. So all the accessories that come in the box you can store on the figure, and Bernard still has his hands free to be able to do other things if he likes. We'll go through some comparisons. Firstly, here we have some figures from TVC, from Hasbro. This line has the best variations in heights for their figures. There are a couple of figures from Joy Toys Warhammer 40k, Space Marine Intercessor, and Chaplain. Of course, a lot bigger than this guy. Faction from Infinity that I've really been loving so far, Pan Oceana from Joy Toy. These figures are really great. The latest one on the left, not so great. From the same Toyline Acid Rain, we've got Jack on the left from the Bucks team, who's a bit smaller. And then on the larger side, we've got Mason from AMM. And lastly, we have a few figures here from Omanga, utilizes the same buck. So as you can see, there's slight differences from all of them. But this Bernard, however you want to say it, is yeah, just a step up really from what we had last year with just that base buck. I just love how he's got all his weapons that you can store on him now, and he's still got all the articulation, although of course with those straps he is hindered just a little bit. But I just love how you can fold this gun up as well and just store it on the back with that old Omanga way to store the weapons, as opposed to the hole on the back. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Why are Acid Rain selling out recently? Use my affiliate links to support the channel. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. For more content, subscribe, and I'll scale you later.